Lilith's contract. I met her in the rain, beneath a flickering street lamp that hadn't worked in years. She didn't knock, didn't call ahead, just appeared in my office like a memory half remembered, red lips, eyes like candle flame, and a contract written in a language that burned when I looked too long. "A favor," she said, "in exchange for truth. Or power." I asked her what kind of truth. She smiled, slow and sad. "The kind that costs more than you realize." I should have said no. I said yes. The first night, I dreamed of her. No, remembered her. The way she traced her fingers over my jaw like she'd done it 1,000 times. The way she whispered my name in the dark like it meant something. The next morning, my reflection looked tired, drawn. But I felt sharper, like my instincts had been wired to something deeper. I cracked 3 unsolvable cases that day without even trying. But when I went to pour myself a drink that night, I couldn't remember if I liked it neat or on the rocks. Didn't even recognize the label on the bottle. Each night after, it got worse. I'd go to bed with one life, wake up with another. Couldn't remember what my mother's voice sounded like. Forgot the name of my first dog. Then it was the smell of my childhood home, the touch of an old lover's hand. Gone. Just gone. I confronted her. She was already waiting, sitting at my desk, legs crossed, like she owned the place. "You signed, darling. Memory is currency. How else do you think magic is paid for?" I asked her who she really was. She only said, "I'm whoever you loved most, or hated worst." The next day, I ran into an old colleague. He asked how Marla was doing. "Who?" I said. He blinked like I slapped him. "Your wife, Jo, Marla Ballar, the artist. You used to bring her by the office." I laughed it off. "I'm not married. Never have been. Right?" That night, I found an old shoebox in my closet. Inside, photos I didn't recognize. A woman with wild dark hair, paint under her nails. Her eyes were the same color as the succubus's. And scrawled across the back of one photo in my handwriting, "Don't trust her if she comes back." I called her again. She appeared before I even hung up. I asked her point blank, "Was she you? Was Marla real?" She looked at me almost gently. "She was mine. She was you. You gave her up." I couldn't breathe. "Why?" I choked. "To forget," she said. "To forget what?" She leaned in, lips brushing my ear. "What you did to her." I tried to break the contract, burn it, tear it. Every time I do, I wake up the next day with less. Last week, I forgot the color blue. It came back eventually, but now it feels wrong, like it's pretending to be blue. Yesterday, I couldn't remember my name until I found my business card in the trash. Today, I couldn't remember what city I live in. Tonight is the last night. She told me that this morning, her voice humming through the static of my answering machine. "Tomorrow, there will be nothing left," she said. "Just a husk. A man with sharp instincts and no soul. A perfect detective." She's offered me a choice. Renew the contract, or ask the final question. But I know how that ends. I know what the last question is. What did I do to Marla? And I'm afraid if I ask it, I'll remember. And then I'll never forget it again.